Have you ever wondered how many stories your soul has told? That's right. How many lives have you lived before this very moment? The quest for understanding past lives is like a magical journey that leads us to explore the deepest secrets of our existence. Picture your soul as a traveler through time, gathering wisdom, experiences, and often the pain of lessons unlearned. These past lives are not just distant tales from a forgotten time. They intertwine with who you are today. There are moments when you might feel an inexplicable urge to reside in a certain place or connect with an ancient culture. These signs might remind you that fragments of wisdom are waiting to be uncovered within you. Feel the excitement this brings. Perhaps you were an artist in a past life, a brave warrior, or even a wise person who helped others find their way. Have you ever experienced déjà vu, as if you've lived that moment before? This isn't just a trick of the mind. It's an invitation to recall your own experiences, the journeys that have shaped your soul. As you move forward in life, take time to reflect on these moments and connections. They may reveal the impact of reincarnation, showing how your current choices can resonate across the dimensions of time. And who knows, as you continue this introspection, you might discover that the lessons from the past still have something to teach you about love, compassion, and personal growth. Stand tall on the winding road of your life, where each turn can lead to new insights and a profound clarity about your true nature. The journey of the soul is an eternal dance, illuminating your path and revealing the complexities of who you really are. Have you ever paused to feel that there's a wisdom within you that transcends this moment? Often ancient souls, those who have lived many lives, carry distinctive marks that set them apart. It's as if a book of experiences has been inscribed in the lines of your soul, offering hints about a journey that goes far beyond what the eyes can see. These souls typically share a deep connection with the world around them. You might notice that you are drawn to certain places, traditions, or even stories that resonate deeply within you. Have you experienced that? It's like an echo from past lives, reverberating within your being, perhaps explaining why you feel an inexplicable affinity for specific cultures or eras. Their perception of time often differs. Minutes can feel like hours, and memories from previous lives can come and go, almost like glimpses into another reality. That feeling of déjà vu, when you find yourself in a place or situation that seems familiar, might be a sign that your spirit has been there before, learning lessons and experiencing emotions you may now be reliving. Ancient souls often exhibit a calm wisdom, even amidst chaos. They are attuned to the emotions of others, picking up on feelings that go beyond words. Have you ever encountered someone who seems to know exactly what you're feeling, without you having to say a single word? That's a striking characteristic. And then there are fears. Those fears. They can be intense, often rooted deeply in past experiences. When facing these feelings, it's important to remember that they might serve as gateways to understanding and healing. What do you think they are trying to teach you? Living as an ancient soul isn't always easy. There can be a weight of experiences that sometimes feels like a burden. But remember, these characteristics are also gifts that connect you to the vast fabric of life. You are part of something greater, something that goes beyond merely living and dying. So if you find yourself questioning your past lives, know that the wisdom you carry seems to be a reminder that each journey is unique. Every experience, every challenge is part of the soul's eternal dance. What will you choose to do with this wisdom? As you look around at the world, have you ever stopped to wonder what might be hidden within the layers of your being? There are subtle signs that can speak to your past lives, echoing in your memories and emotions. You may feel an inexplicable affinity for distant cultures, or even have the sensation that you've been somewhere before. What does that mean? These signs, like small flashes of light, often manifest in memories that lack a clear origin. Have you ever felt a wave of nostalgia while gazing at a place you've never visited? That could be an echo of a life once lived, remnants of experiences that left marks on your soul. These memories might come as scents, sounds, or even images that appear in dreams, inviting you to dive deeper into your history. Emotional connections also speak to your heart. Do you recognize that inexplicable fear that arises in certain situations, or that intense love for something you can't quite explain? These feelings might be echoes from a past existence, reminding you of the joys and pains you've experienced. The memory of the soul isn't linear. It's a vibrant mosaic of experiences that helps you understand who you truly are. Déjà vu experiences are like doorways between worlds. Have you ever felt as though you've lived a moment before? It's as if time is tearing, revealing fragments of the past. These experiences are not mere coincidences. They are invitations to delve deeper into your own spiritual story with curiosity and love. By recognizing these signs, you open a new path to self-understanding. Each corner of your soul holds a piece of the puzzle that makes you who you are. What markers of your reincarnation might be manifesting now? After all, each life is an opportunity to learn and transcend, shaping the eternal journey of your being. Allow yourself to feel these connections and walk the path of your past lives. With every discovery, you draw closer to the true essence of your soul. The world is more magical than you can imagine, and your journey is a vibrant dance of experience and learning. Explore, discover, and remember. Your past is the key to understanding the present. Have you ever considered why certain fears feel so intense, as if they're wrapping around you, even without a clear reason? These deep emotions may be echoes from past lives, ancestral whispers reaching out from afar, and somehow they shape who you are today. Imagine that each fear you experience and each strong emotional connection you feel is like a bridge linking what has been with what is now. Like many others, you may carry within you the energy of experiences that are not just from this life. Unexplained fears, phobias, and insecurities could be marks left by stories that have yet to be fully understood. Think about that feeling of déjà vu that makes you believe you've encountered a situation before. That memory might originate from a distant place, a moment lived in another existence. Our connections with others are also energetic triangles. Have you ever felt an immediate bond with someone, as if you've known them for a long time? These emotional ties can be remnants of relationships formed in past lives, connections that transcend the boundaries of time. Each of these experiences carries its own power, a story waiting to be uncovered. Often the fears you carry are like shadows, unresolved themes calling for your attention. Are these feelings trying to teach you something valuable? What if each fear is a key, an opportunity for self-understanding? Looking at them doesn't have to be daunting. Rather, it can be a journey of discoveries, recognizing that you are not alone in this quest, that many souls share this process, makes it feel lighter. So liberating yourself from old fears is a delicate dance between light and shadow. By acknowledging these marks on your soul, you can begin to heal wounds that sometimes feel hidden. Remember, the journey isn't just about untangling the knots of the past. It's about embracing the entirety of your being. What can you learn from these connections and fears? Imagine you're walking down a familiar street when suddenly you experience a strange feeling that you've been there before. What you are feeling in that moment is known as déjà vu, this mysterious temporal connection that transcends the ordinary. It's as if time has torn a little piece of reality, allowing you to catch a glimpse of the past. These moments of déjà vu can be tiny fragments of hidden memories, echoes of lives you've already lived. Have you ever paused to consider that perhaps these experiences date back long before, to times you can't recall clearly? When déjà vu occurs, it feels as though your soul is touched by an invisible thread that leads it to recognize something that is part of your deepest essence. What if I told you that this feeling has been carried through each reincarnation you've had? What you experienced in past lives may be echoing now, bringing to the surface emotions and connections that don't seem to make sense in this life, but resonate within you. Sometimes it's a place you've never visited, yet you feel as if it's home. Other times, it's a person you meet and feel you've known forever. These connections serve as clues to your past experiences. Ultimately, déjà vu serves as a reminder that time is not linear, but rather a cycle that continually recreates and connects. It invites us to reflect on who we are and what we have lived. Perhaps these moments are not just lapses in the present, but keys that unlock doors to new understandings about your soul. Each sensation is an opportunity to explore the vastness of your own journey. As you navigate these experiences, keep an open mind. Allow yourself to question, what do these awakened memories have to teach you? By recognizing these connections, you can begin to gain a deeper understanding of the marvelous and complex journey of your soul. What do you feel when you reflect on your life? Have you ever considered that the answers to your reactions, fears, and behaviors might be connected to experiences you're not even aware you've had? Yes, reincarnation is this magical and mysterious dance that envelops your soul in an eternal cycle of learning and growth. Imagine your soul as a snail carrying a shell filled with stories and lessons. Each life you live, every moment you breathe, adds more details to this house that is you. And so you might wonder, how can I free myself from repetitive cycles, from experiences that seem to repeat like a scratched record? It requires looking within and understanding that every intense emotion and inexplicable connection has roots in past lives that continue to reverberate through your existence. Have you ever felt a jolt of fear when approaching something new, unsure of why? Or had the sensation of having lived a moment before, as if time was tearing apart and you were recognizing a piece of your own story? These experiences, déjà vu, emotional reactions, are like windows between lives. They speak to you, whispering secrets about your fears and hopes. Life, with all its lessons, is a cycle that perpetually renews itself. Reincarnation is not just a spiritual concept. It's an invitation to explore the depths of who you are. Each choice you make now shapes your next steps, and by understanding this, you can break patterns, free yourself from fears, and perhaps stop living out repeated stories. Set yourself free. View your life as a cycle of learning and transformation. By recognizing the influences of your past lives, you can find peace in the present and the courage to shape your future. After all, you are a timeless traveler, an eternal soul, and your past experiences serve as the map guiding you toward a brighter future. Have you ever taken a moment to consider the stories carried by your lineage? Ancient traditions and visions are woven into every one of us, like invisible threads that connect the past to the present. Picture this. In each generation, a secret is whispered, a wisdom that transcends time, waiting to be uncovered. What do the voices of your past have to teach you? Ancestral wisdom is a precious treasure filled with knowledge about the nature of the soul and the cycles of life. When you reflect on your dreams, passions, or even those inexplicable fears, you are, in fact, touching on remnants of that hidden knowledge. Each emotion, each memory, aren't they echoes of lives previously lived? The marks left by these experiences are signs of what your soul has gone through. Have you ever felt an instant connection to a place you've never been? Or a deep sadness without a clear reason? These aren't just coincidences. They are reminders, fragments of a broader journey, inviting you to explore what lies buried in the roots of your existence. These ancestral paths often reveal themselves through experiences of déjà vu, a glimpse of what once was, an invitation to remember. Often all we need is a moment of silence to hear the voices guiding us, diving into the timelines that intertwine our stories. Paying attention to these connections might be the key to unraveling what your soul has already experienced. So ask yourself, what do your roots have to teach you? Sometimes, just taking a step inward, looking deeper into the shadows of memory, can open the doors to a knowledge you once held but forgot. Ancestral wisdom is, therefore, a beacon that lights your way, showing that each story your soul has told can, at this moment, be the key to understanding who you truly are. Think about the stories your soul has already lived. They are like ancient books stored on an invisible shelf inside you. Each life brings a lesson, an insight wrapped in experiences, and today we will explore how these lessons can illuminate your current journey. Have you ever experienced that moment when you feel like you've lived something before, even when it's entirely new to you? That could be a piece of wisdom from a past life, reaching out to connect with you. Every emotion that resonates within you can be an echo of past interactions. Remember, the inexplicable fears that haunt you may have deep roots in earlier experiences, proving that you carry within yourself the keys to set yourself free. Picture your soul as a tree with deep roots in the past, supporting a vibrant present. In reality, every choice you make today is shaped by the insights and lessons from lives you may not even remember. Whatever frustration or pain you feel now, keep in mind, it is an opportunity to learn and to grow. A question arises. What are you ready to learn? Some lessons may be repeating, trying to guide you toward a lighter and more illuminated path. Reflect on this. What lessons from the past can you bring to light, transforming pain into wisdom and fear into strength? By embracing these lessons, you not only transform your own story, but also prepare yourself for a new journey. Can you feel the power of past experiences pulsating within you? Each emotion and memory acts like a map, guiding you towards self-discovery. The beauty of this is that as you understand and integrate these insights, you become a more conscious traveler on the path of life. And thus, the journey continues, filled with possibilities and light. Let's delve into something deep and transformative, self-understanding. Did you know that every step you take in the pursuit of knowing yourself is like opening a door to your soul? Imagine this journey as a beautiful forest where each tree represents a part of your story. As you explore this path, you uncover truths that make your journey unique. The first step is to acknowledge your own history. Every life you've lived, every choice you've made, shapes your essence in the present. What stories do you remember? What emotions do they evoke? The wisdom from your past experiences resides within you, waiting to be discovered. When you take a moment to reflect on your memories, you cease to be merely a spectator in your life and become the author of your own narrative. Sometimes, it may seem like you're trapped in patterns or fears that you can't quite grasp. Ask yourself, what makes me feel afraid? Where does this pain come from? These questions are keys that can unlock doors to self-understanding. The answers might lie in experiences from other lives, in the memories of forgotten moments, longing to return to your consciousness. Listen closely to your intuition. What is it whispering to you? This inner voice serves as a guide. As you grow more aware, the path ahead becomes clearer. Self-understanding is a light that shines amid the darkness of uncertainty. Are you ready to follow it? Spiritual evolution requires courage. What steps are you willing to take to elevate yourself? What are you prepared to leave behind? Each small gesture, each moment of reflection, carries transformative power. When you embrace this, not only do you connect with your essence, but you also become part of something greater, the eternal dance of the soul. If this invitation to self-understanding resonates with you, why not share your thoughts on how you plan to explore this journey? Feel free to leave a comment, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for more reflections on the wisdom of your soul. We are together in this quest.